have a question for you. Who was your greatest teacher growing up? Do you think of a teacher from your childhood, maybe a grandparent or your parents? But what if I told you that the greatest teacher a child could ever have doesn't stand in front of a classroom, doesn't follow curriculum, and doesn't mark any piece of work? Yeah, that teacher is nature. Just think about it for a moment. Nature has been teaching us for millions of years. It teaches us to wonder, to explore, to take risks, and much, much more. Today, I'd like to give you 5 reasons why I believe that nature is the greatest classroom a child would ever enter, but also the wisest teacher they could ever have. The first reason is that nature calms your nervous system. Let's begin with something that all parents have experienced. Children being overwhelmed. They have homework, they have busy schedules, activities, clubs. Our nervous systems weren't designed to be constantly switched on. Nature gives us permission to slow down. Research has proven that stepping into nature can actually lower our stress hormones. Listening to birdsong or watching leaves move, feeling the sun against your skin, actually helps shift our brain from a state of stress to a state of calm. I'm sure you have experienced that, and children do too. Nature teaches us that we don't always have to rush. And sometimes the greatest gift you can give your child isn't another activity. It is space. Space to just be. Reason number 2. Nature is the ultimate classroom. As an educator, I've always believed that the best learning happens outside of 4 walls. And nature invites us to ask questions. How come a spider builds such a perfect web? How come ants always know where to go? Why do leaves change color? A puddle becomes a physics experiment. A walk can become geography. There's art all around. Language, maths, you name it. And kids are learning not because they're tested and have to receive a grade. No, they're learning because they're genuinely curious. And we know without a doubt that curiosity feeds lifelong learning. Reason number 3. Nature awakens the senses. Today, children spend more time looking at the flat screen than ever before. And nature can offer the opposite. It offers children to learn through the senses. We know that sensory experiences are very important, especially for young children, because that helps develop neural pathways in the developing brain. And that helps kids learn how to regulate emotions and develop cognitive abilities. Nature has a variety of senses to offer. We know that you're immersed of different sounds, different smells, and texture. Just imagine touching bark, moss, or grass. Also, nature is wonderfully unpredictable. You can go to the same place many times and always discover something new. Reason number 4. Nature teaches some of life's greatest lessons. There are some lessons that simply can't be taught through a textbook, such as patience. A sunflower seed doesn't rush to become a sunflower, and a caterpillar doesn't rush to become a butterfly. A tree will lose their leaves every year, but we don't worry that they will stay bare forever. Nature teaches resilience. After a storm comes new shoots. After winter comes spring. Children will also discover that everything is connected, like a bee pollinates a flower, and flowers provide food for insects. Insects provide food for birds, and so on. What a wonderful way to learn community, and that everything has a role, that we all matter and we're all connected. Reason number 5. Nature teaches children that they belong. Perhaps the greatest gift nature can give us isn't knowledge, it's belonging. When we're out in nature, we don't have to perform, we're not graded or compared, we're simply welcome. There's something deeply nurturing to stand next to a tree that's been there for hundreds of years, or watch the wave roll in just like they've done for over 1,000 years, or perhaps looking up at the stars, realizing how small we are in this world. Moments like that create awe, and awe changes us. There is actually research that shows that when we experience awe, we develop gratitude, compassion, and well-being. Children who develop a strong connection to nature usually grow up taking care of it, not because they're told to, but because they love it. We protect what we feel connected to. Before I finish, I'd like to leave you with a small challenge. This week, find some time and take your children out into nature. And once you're there, resist the urge to lead. Let your children set the pace. And you can simply observe. Maybe they'll find a mushroom that intrigues them, start collecting treasures, or discover new insects. They'll be learning without realizing, by taking risks, exploring, discovering new things. You'll notice something else. You will calm down. For a little while, you'll stop being the organizer and the problem solver or the driver. You'll simply be present with the person that you love. Nature has that remarkable way of reminding us of what really matters. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.